members of the media, colleagues, and the Ateneo community. We face you today with heavy hearts, speaking
from a landscape of deep and profound pain and sorrow. 1 week ago, on June 8, 2026, our community was shattered by a tragedy that claimed the lives of our student athletes, Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili. No word in any language is capable of describing this loss. When a young man dies, we mourn both the loss of life and the shattering of dreams. We mourn the potential that won't come true, the empty chairs at family dinner tables, and the futures that were supposed to unfold on our playing courts and far beyond them. To the families of Rene and Divine, we see you, we hear you. We acknowledge the unbearable pain of your mourning. We know that the grief you carry right now is compounded by an anger that is entirely natural, justified, and deeply human. On behalf of Ateneo de Manila University, I am here to say simply and directly, we are truly, deeply sorry. We apologize unreservedly to the families and to our entire community for the agonizing pain of this tragedy. 2 young men entrusted to our care did not return home, and that fact breaks our hearts. No explanation, context, or words can undo that loss. We face this moment with absolute humility, and we ask for your prayers and your forgiveness. After the incident, the university chose direct, involved action for the families and the members of the team, and we continue to do so. The few public updates were not because we did not care for the bereaved families. We believe and continue to believe that public relations or institutional noise should not intrude upon a family's grief. We are truly sorry for not being quick at informing the public of the developments which has led to perceptions of inaction. We focused on being present for the grieving families in their darkest hour. We ask that you understand that while we do want the truth to come out, the persons who can shed light on the events of June 8 are also now subject of investigations by the authorities. We recognize that they have their constitutional rights as well, and we intend on respecting those rights. And therefore, we cannot speak on their behalf nor force them to speak at this time. Also, like everyone else, the law affords Ateneo certain rights. If Ateneo exercises those rights, it is not to delay or mislead, but simply because that is how it is under our legal system. And if it is eventually found that the university has its shortcomings, please rest assured that the university will address them and make them right. While we choose not to immediately broadcast our actions, our commitment on the ground was immediate and full. From day one, the university reached out to provide full support to the families. We offered to shoulder all travel costs of Rene's family from Agusan to Manila so that they could be with him. While they choose to accept the kind and generous offer of the Agusan del Sur governor, our hand remained extended. We also are very thankful to Ateneo de Davao University and their president, Father Carol San Juan, with whom we have been in close coordination and since June 8 for their full support and assistance to Bobet's family throughout this time. The university also immediately committed to covering every single expense